Right, so let me talk for a bit about episode 5 of Batchack Man, but Peacemakers. So this is the Crapaud Smoke Yuh Pipe part 2 episode, basically, right? So last time now, you were just kind of seeing this sort of this pretty much this upcoming war. I was going to say ongoing, but upcoming war basically between the Peacemakers and and Batchack Man, basically, right? And here we just see where it's getting nearer, right? We're not really sure when it's going to happen, right? But what we know thus far is that, our hero is going to face off against Amina West, right? Who is one of the, assassins who is part of the peacemakers group, basically, right? And what it is just like a issue between this group who believes that these mystical or mythical creatures, what I mean, like the larger bless and and the Sukuya and all that stuff should be wiped out. And the idea is that they have this super serum. So yes, it is very much akin to like, the super soldier serum off of, Captain America and all that stuff. But here basically is that, she believes, or at least the leader believes that, if, humans are superpowered enough, similar to Batchack Man now, to defend themselves against these creatures, yeah, we should be fine. But as we've been hinted on, as we've been hinted early on, now there are these serious side effects, right? So of course, Batchack Man is against that, right? And realizing that time is almost up, he finally learns the secret behind this pretty much this pendant that he found, right? It contains his power, but basically what we learn without spoiling too much now is that it taps into a particular resource of magic, right? And that's where I'll stop off at this point, right? And well, yeah, I mean, from there now it's just a matter of when this confrontation between him and Amina is going to take place, and I'll stop right there, right? So, what I will say, right, as far as this episode being fairly short, right, because this one is like about 18 minutes. Um, Pacing is fine until there's a particular moment in the midpoint. I don't want to get into spoilers, right? Where basically we learn we learn about where these powers come from, or we should say the origins of these powers, right? And honestly, it does play out a little too much like this travelogue, right? For different locations around the world. That's all I'll say. And it just kind of runs for a tad bit too long. And I was there like, all right, well, I understand. We already work with a short run time as a stretch, so let's kind of pick up the pace, right? So it really does kind of stretch things out a little too long though. And then when you're there like waiting, like, okay, when is the fight gonna happen? And then the fight is about to happen, and then it's like a literal to be continued. I was like, you know what I mean? Like we were all like really excited to see it, and the reason being is because it was brought up at the very beginning, right? More or less to kind of hint at what will happen next. But to think now that we have to wait to see it now fully in the next episode was kind of a letdown for me, man. But that being said, though, I am amazed though with the reveal of this untapped source of power, basically, right? Because yeah, this pretty much opens the doors to where we could see more creatures, or more mystical or magical creatures, basically, right? But thankfully, outside of that sequence that I criticized there earlier, I do hope that the show does not go into like fantastical routes. Like I know obviously it can't because of budget constraints, but still I hope that it does maintain that sort of dark grittiness, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. Case in point, the way how the post credit scene that we get in this one here, that's what I mean, where it is tapped in towards that fantastical vibe now. But at the same time, it does have this really like dark grittiness to it, right? And speaking of that post-credit scene, without spoiling too much, though, a certain character who was there a while back shows up, and now we're like wondering, okay, well, clearly she has a kind of giveaway who the person may be, right? Has her eyes set now on Batchack Man. So the question is, what's going to happen next, right? So being said, I am hoping that episode 6 more or less kind of answers those questions. I do hope that the pacing is improved here. I do hope that it delivers on the goods, because while I am appreciating where the story is going and what it's revealing and whatnot, we, we we kind of come to expect to see certain things. We kind of want to see certain things play out, right? So it kind of, it's, I don't want to say it's unfair, but it's like, all right, you show me that something is going to happen, but then we have to wait till the next episode to see it happen, right? So I just hope that from a pacing perspective, that is sorted out in the next episode. But I am still digging where the story is going, though. I feel like it's just expanding more and more with every episode here. So again, I don't know how much more episodes we're gonna get here, but I am expecting the finale to be all sorts of awesome, though. I think it better be, being given what has been laid out thus far, man. So yeah, that was my quick thoughts on Crapaud Smoke Yuh Pipe Part 2. It is available on GT Caribbean Network.tv along with the other episodes of Batchack Man. So feel free to check it out, man. But yeah, I mean, so far again, this show has been going pretty decent for the most part, though. Just pacing issues here or there, but just in terms of where this character is being put into, like, just the situation where this thing is going to lead to, that's what has me like, okay, I want to see what's going to happen next. So yeah, until the next episode, man.